when people, particularly people on the left, discuss the military, one of the things that comes up all the time is the defense budget. And the rising defense budget is always criticized as being extraordinarily expensive and not necessary, and the result of corruption and the influence of the military-industrial complex, and that we create tension and conflicts overseas so that we could justify these budgets.
Yeah.
In your opinion, do you think that's accurate, or do you think that we actually probably have an underfunded military and we need more resources and more money?
I believe we're underfunded, right? And I know that's
people are going to roll their eyes, right?
I
hear
know
the
yeah,
leftists. You can hear them rolling their eyes in Starbucks.
I know, and military industrial complex, and that's that's a career I had and so forth. But I think what you have to do is look at the numbers, right? First of all, Russia and China lie about their numbers. So you often hear that America spends more on defense than the next 10 combined or whatever, right? But what you have to realize is China's going to surpass us in force modernization, right, and purchase of weapons in about the next 5 years or so. China has increased its defense budget 800% since the mid '90s. There's a guy named Chris Burrows who wrote a great book on this, about what needs to happen to fix defense. It's pretty accessible. It's really well laid out. And I think that it's time, to change our processes that will help us eliminate the waste. But I do think that the defense budget's underfunded. Now, Congress, I think the Biden budget that went to Congress would have been really, a kick in the ass and diminished our defense capabilities. But the Senate approved a budget that was, I think, $25 billion more than the president asked for, because they realized bipartisan, which is another one of the few areas where there's bipartisanship is in the National Defense Authorization Act, that would have been disastrous for deterrence. Because ultimately, what do you want the military to do, right? You want the military to deter conflict, right? It was George Washington who said that being prepared for war is the most effectual means of preserving peace, right? And then, of course, you want your sons and daughters who are in the military to be able to respond with what they need to fight, right? To fight and win, right? If deterrence fails.